Child's pose, bring your toes to touch. Press your tailbone back to your heels and just let yourself land. Maybe it's the beginning of your day. Maybe it's the end. Maybe it's the middle. Just use this moment to catalog how you're feeling. Bring your awareness to how you're speaking to yourself, if you're being kind. And tabletop. Shift your weight forward, stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and then start to circle your shoulders around a bit. Take some barrel rolls. And check in with your wrists. Maybe your spine a bit here as you sway side to side. And come back to center, setting up for hip cars on the right. Keep the 90-degree bend in your right knee and press your right heel up to the ceiling. Open your right knee to the right side of your mat. Draw your right knee toward your right arm. Hover your right knee by your left. Take that 2 more times. Press up to the ceiling. Open to the right. Draw forwards. Knee to knee. 1 more, press up, open, forwards, knee to knee, listen for the change, press up to the ceiling, open to the side, hold, extend your right leg out long, plant your right foot, half child's pose, send your tailbone back to your heels. You can stay in stillness, maybe you take some rocks, come forwards and back. You could put a blanket or a towel under your left knee or maybe under your right heel, depending what surface you're on. It might feel good to do this with your right knee bent. And shift forward and back. And press your hips all the way back to your heels, single leg fold, Janu Shirshasana, right leg long, your left knee is bent. Inhale your hands up to the ceiling and fold towards your right leg. Option for a side body stretch, right hand down, left arm can drape up and over, or maybe your left hand reaches your right foot. Again, bringing your awareness to your thoughts here. And as you run through them, you're practicing kindness and non-harm towards yourself. Begin to lift your torso up, face the front of your mat. Take a seated twist, cross your right ankle over your left knee. Maybe you need to wiggle a little bit side to side to adjust. Inhale your hands up to the ceiling. Twist towards the right. Your left elbow comes to your right thigh. Your arms can be extended long. You can have your left elbow bent to 90 degrees. Press your right hand into the ground right behind you by your right hip and lengthen your spine up and twist around your upper back. Option to gaze over your right shoulder toward the back of your mat. Few more breaths here. Just holding space for yourself. Keep your legs as they are. Untwist your spine. Reach your arms up to the sky. Keep your knees crossed, tabletop. Plant your hands, roll over your knees. Take a couple rounds of cat-cow here with your knees crossed. On your inhale, lower your belly, lift your gaze. On your exhale, round your spine to the ceiling. Take 3 more, your own pace. Let this time just be for you. One more. Meet back in your neutral tabletop. Step your right foot forwards, low lunge. Sweep your hands up to the ceiling. You can bend in and out of your right knee. Maybe some days you want to see how far you can press your right knee toward the front of your mat. Your knee can go past your ankles. And maybe some days it's more about the stack. Keep your shoulders over your hips over your left knee. What do you need today? Half split, straighten your right leg. Frame your right foot. You can put a block under each hand, or you can bring your fingertips to the ground. And again, option to bend in and out of your right knee. Keep one block at the front of your mat. Bring another block with you to the back of your mat, Skandasana. You could stay up, maybe use the block to bring the ground closer to you, a support so that you can land your hands and really soften in here. Maybe you lower your hips towards the ground. Again, you can keep using the block for support, help you find balance. Each time you step onto your mat, it doesn't have to be how physical can you make it, how hard can it be. Can you let this just be about holding space for yourself, showing yourself some grace and kindness. When you're ready, begin to shift side to side in your high lunge or Skandasana. So maybe it looks like you're staying a little more lifted as you shift. Maybe you're lower, and seeing how low you can stay to the ground as you move. And as you switch side to side, you might point your toes up towards the sky, or you might keep that foot planted. Just a few more rounds here to check in and notice. When you're ready, runner's lunge at the top of your mat. Frame your right foot, pivot forwards. Keep your left hand down, reach your right hand high, twisted lunge. Horizon lunge, pivot to the outer edge of both of your feet. You'll rotate your toes to face the right long edge of your mat and sweep your right hand toward the back of your mat, toward your left foot. Maybe you lift up and down a bit. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, full breath out. Make your way to tabletop, and we'll do that all on the second side. Setting up for hip cars on the left, press your left heel up to the ceiling. Initiate the movement from your left hip, open your left knee to the left side of your mat. Draw your left knee toward your left elbow, hover knee to knee. Take a couple more rounds like that. Press up to the ceiling, open to the left, draw forwards, knee to knee. One more time, press up, open, forwards, knee to knee, press up, open, listen for the change, extend your left leg long, land your left foot, half child, send your tailbone back to your heels. You can stay in stillness here. You could rock front to back. Maybe you bend your left knee like you're in a grounded warrior two and shift forwards and back like that. Sit all the way back, taking a single leg seated fold, left leg is out long. Inhale your hands up, and exhale to fold towards your left leg. Let each breath be a release, a softening into this space you're creating for yourself. Maybe you add a side body stretch, left hand down, right arm up and over. You'll face the front of your mat, seated twist. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Use your hands to adjust your hips a bit here so that you feel grounded. And your foot might not be firmly planted on the ground. Your left foot might be hovering a little bit depending on the openness in your hips. Inhale your hands up to the ceiling. Exhale to twist, right elbow to your left thigh. Your right arm might be long, your right arm might be bent. Push your right elbow into your left thigh to twist open around your upper back. Use your left hand as leverage. Maybe you gaze over your left shoulder. Find deep breaths here. Lengthen your spine and twist a little deeper. Come back through center. Keep your knees crossed. Tabletop, rolled over your knees and plant your hands. Take a couple rounds of cat-cow. On your inhale, lower your belly, lift your gaze. On your exhale, round your spine. 2 more like that. One more. Step your left foot forwards, low lunge. Just like on the first side, check in with what you need. It's not a forcing, It's an allowing. What is your body asking of you? Can you listen? Can you practice ahimsa or non-harm in the way that you move yourself through this asana practice? Half splits, straighten out your left leg. Send your tailbone back to your heels. Maybe you sit all the way back on your right heel for a thunderbolt. Maybe you shift in and out of your left knee. Skandasana, pivot to the back, your right knee is bent. You can stay low. You could bring the block out in front of you to bring the ground higher. And when you're ready, shift side to side. Maybe it looks different from the first time here. Runner's lunge at the front of your mat. Twisted lunge, right hand down, reach your left hand high. Horizon, pivot to the outer edges of both of your feet. All 10 toes face the left long edge of your mat. You can rock up and down a bit, or you can soften your right hip all the way to your mat. Downward facing dog. Roll all the way out to a high plank. Lower down onto your belly. Sphinx pose. Create an 11 with your forearms. Your elbows are right beneath your shoulders. Hug your legs in towards each other and press the tops of your feet down into your mat. As you press your entire lower body and your elbows down into your mat, spread your collarbones wide and lift the center of your chest. Keep your chest and your torso, your arms exactly as they are. Half frog, bring your right knee out to 90 degrees. Just knock over anything that's in the way. You can stay here, or take a shoulder stretch. Thread your right hand underneath your left shoulder. Bring your right shoulder down to your mat. You can reach your left hand out in front of you. You could bring a block under your forehead, or maybe a pillow, a blanket, whatever you have nearby. If you have extra time today, you could stay here for as long as you want. Otherwise, plant your left hand. Bring your right arm out from underneath you if it was there. Bring your right leg back to meet your left. And switch sides. Left knee out to 90 degrees. Half frog, second side. You can stay like this, or thread your left arm under. You always thread the same arm as the leg that's out. Reach your left arm underneath your right armpit. Bring your cheek to your mat or a block. If you have the time, you can hit pause and stay here for as long as you'd like. Otherwise, plant your right hand, thread your left arm out from under you, move any block or pillow to the side, roll onto your back. Bridge pose option to bring the block underneath your hips. Without any force, just allowing yourself to be held here. Embodying this yama of ahimsa, of non-harm. Imagine it like a hug from your favorite person. The support that's always within you. A warm, comforting feeling that you're able to access from within whenever you need it. You might choose to end your practice right here in bridge or supported bridge. If you'd like another position for your Shavasana, go ahead and make your way there. And you can rest here for as long as you'd like. Connecting with this supportive presence within you, holding space for yourself in whatever capacity you need in this moment. And this is where I will leave you. You can guide yourself out and end however you'd like when you feel ready.